Deep within the heart of Central America, beneath the lush canopies of the rainforests, lies one of the greatest mysteries of the ancient world, the legend of El Dorado, the lost city of gold. For centuries, adventurers, conquistadors, and treasure hunters have been captivated by tales of an opulent city, where gold was so abundant that it paved the streets and adorned the temples. But was El Dorado ever real? Or is it simply a myth, a tantalizing mirage that led many to their doom? In this video, we will delve deep into the secrets of the Mayan civilization, exploring the truth behind the legend of El Dorado and uncovering the mysteries of the lost city of gold. The legend of El Dorado began to take shape in the early 16th century when Spanish conquistadors arrived in the Americas. Fueled by stories from indigenous tribes, these explorers believed in the existence of a golden city hidden somewhere in the vast, uncharted jungles. The name El Dorado originally referred not to a place but to a person, the Gilded Man, a king who, according to legend, would cover himself in gold dust and dive into a sacred lake as an offering to the gods. This ritual took place in what is now Colombia, at Lake Guatavita, where the indigenous Muisca people performed their sacred ceremonies. Over time, the story evolved, and the Gilded Man became a symbol for a city of untold wealth. But as explorers scoured the jungles of South America, they found no trace of such a city. The legend, however, persisted, spreading further north to the lands of the Maya. While the search for El Dorado unfolded, the Mayan civilization stood as a testament to the grandeur of ancient Mesoamerica. Flourishing between 2000 BCE and 1500 CE, the Maya built some of the most impressive cities of the ancient world, with towering pyramids, complex hieroglyphic writing, and advanced knowledge of astronomy and mathematics. The Maya were not just skilled architects and builders, they were also keen observers of the skies. Their calendar system, one of the most accurate of its time, was based on precise astronomical observations. They believed that time was cyclical, with each cycle bringing forth new beginnings and endings, a belief that deeply influenced their religion, culture, and politics. The Mayan pantheon was vast, with gods governing everything from the harvest to warfare. These gods were often depicted in elaborate ceremonies where offerings of jade, feathers, and yes, even gold were made. But while the Maya were skilled in metallurgy, they did not have the same obsession with gold as the later Aztecs or the Inca. For the Maya, jade and other precious stones held more spiritual significance. Despite this, the Maya had access to gold through their extensive trade networks, which stretched from present-day Mexico to Honduras and beyond. Gold was traded as a luxury item used in jewelry, ornaments, and religious artifacts. This raises the question, could the stories of El Dorado have been influenced by the wealth of the Mayan cities? When the Spanish arrived in the Yucatan Peninsula in the early 16th century, they encountered the remnants of a once great civilization. While many Mayan cities had already fallen into decline by this time, the ruins they left behind spoke of a people who had once wielded immense power and wealth. Could these ruins have fueled the Spanish imagination, leading them to believe that somewhere in these dense jungles lay the fabled El Dorado? The connection between the Maya and the legend of El Dorado is tenuous but fascinating. The Spanish were certainly influenced by the wealth they encountered in the New World, and it's possible that the opulence of certain Mayan cities contributed to the myth. However, El Dorado, as we know it today, is more closely tied to the myths of South America, particularly the Andean region. Over the centuries, countless expeditions have ventured into the jungles of Central America, driven by the hope of finding El Dorado or its equivalent. In the 19th and 20th centuries, explorers like John Lloyd Stevens and Frederick Catherwood brought the mysteries of the Maya to the wider world, uncovering lost cities like Copan, Uxmal, and Tikal. These cities, once swallowed by the jungle, revealed a civilization that had mastered the art of urban planning and monumental architecture. But no golden city was ever found. Instead, the discoveries pointed to a more complex and nuanced understanding of Mayan society, one where power was expressed through stone, ritual, and knowledge, rather than mere wealth. The search for El Dorado in Mayan lands has yielded incredible archaeological discoveries, but it has also shown us that the Maya were not a civilization obsessed with gold. Their wealth was measured in their achievements, in architecture, in astronomy, and in their enduring cultural legacy. So, if the Maya were not the keepers of the fabled El Dorado, where does that leave the legend? Today, many historians and archaeologists believe that El Dorado was never a single place, but rather a symbol of the immense wealth the Spanish hoped to find in the New World. The stories of a golden city were likely a combination of indigenous myths exaggerated by European imaginations. As the centuries passed, the legend of El Dorado took on a life of its own, becoming a cautionary tale about the dangers of greed and the folly of chasing after illusions. Yet it also represents the enduring allure of the unknown, the idea that somewhere out there, hidden in the wilderness, lies a treasure beyond imagination. The legend of El Dorado is a fascinating blend of fact and fiction. While the specific city of gold may never have existed, the search for it has led to the discovery of countless other treasures, both literal and metaphorical, in the history and cultures of the Americas. While the legend of El Dorado may have remained elusive, the true treasure lies in the legacy of the Mayan civilization. Today, millions of people in Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, and El Salvador are descendants of the ancient Maya. They continue to speak the Mayan languages, practice traditional crafts, and celebrate the rituals passed down through generations. The Maya's contributions to world culture are vast, from their sophisticated writing system to their architectural innovations and their deep understanding of the cosmos. Even in the face of colonization and the passage of time, the spirit of the Maya endures. Despite centuries of study, the Maya still hold many secrets. Large portions of their hieroglyphic texts remain undeciphered, and new discoveries are being made all the time, from hidden temples to ancient artifacts buried beneath layers of jungle and time. The mystery of why certain Mayan cities were abandoned so suddenly, and the true extent of their knowledge, continues to intrigue archaeologists and historians alike. The more we uncover about the Maya, the more questions we have. Their civilization was incredibly complex, and we're only just beginning to understand the full scope of their achievements. There are still many untold stories hidden in these ancient ruins. The legend of El Dorado may be a story of gold, but the true riches lie in the legacy of the civilizations that inspired it. The Maya, with their unparalleled achievements in art, science, and architecture, are a testament to the heights of human creativity and ambition. While the lost city of gold may never have been found, the quest for knowledge about the ancient world continues to reveal wonders that surpass even the wildest legends. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the secrets of the Mayan civilization and the legend of El Dorado. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to Amazing World Facts for more fascinating explorations of history's greatest mysteries. Until next time, keep seeking the unknown.